I told you, divesters, I will never let you forget. 4 months ago, man, 37, strangled his girlfriend during a fight, then lived with her mutilated corpse for 7 months as neighbors complained about the stench of a dead animal until his sister found her body. Man, 37, strangled his girlfriend during a fight, then lived with her mutilated corpse for several months. Matthew Lewinsky admitted to cops he strangled his girlfriend, Jerry Winters, in his home in Clinton Township in December 2020. This was 4 months ago, fellas, when the couple got into a fight. Winters was killed in the living room of Lewinsky's 1,000 square foot crosswind condominium unit last year. However, her body was moved to the basement of the home, where it remained until it was found on top of a tarp by Lewinsky's sister, who called police. Neighbors told the Macomb Daily they had smelled a stench coming from the home in the past several months, but just assumed it came from a dead animal. Now this is the pathology of Brad. Bear with me. Okay. Says here, a Michigan man allegedly strangled his girlfriend during a fight and lived with her corpse, mutilated corpse, for 7 months until his sister found her body. Matthew Lewinsky, 37, admitted to cops he strangled his girlfriend, Jerry Winters, in his home in the Clinton Township near Detroit. Okay, we read that. Says, however, her body was moved to the basement of her home, where it remained until it was found on top of a tarp by Lewinsky's sister, who called police. This is the individual. This is the Brad, the swirler that divested chose. And as soon as that altercation came, and as soon as that unbalance came, he strangled her, murdered her, then lived with her body like a maniac for several months. Take a good look, fellas. Destination of divesters. If she would have been with me, she would still be alive. He strangled her, mutilated her body, then lived with her for several months. Matthew Lewinsky admitted to cops he strangled his girlfriend, Jerry Winters, in his home. Of course, in Clinton Township in December when the couple two got into a fight. Winters was pictured smiling with Lewinsky in photos to Facebook months before the death. This is the young lady who made the terrible mistake, swirled. She probably was a divested zealot supporter. She probably was a Cynthia G supporter. And if she was, you see where it landed her. Now this gets deeper. Bear with me here. Oh shit. This is the individual. Now, says neighbor told the Macomb Daily they had smelled stench coming from the home in the past several months, but just assumed it came from a dead animal. I smelled it for a while. I would run from my car, said neighbor Jacqueline, who added that she would have to cover her face with her shirt when entering her home. A guy said maybe he needs to clean up his house, but I said that is not cleaning house. That is something dead. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to bore you guys too much, but what I was looking for was information pertaining to the fact that this guy was a white supremacist. This guy was a white supremacist. And this is what she went to. Fell in love with a white supremacist and divested ZADDY is telling people on her panel list to divest and get with supremacists. This is the mindset and the pathology of the Brads. He murdered this woman, strangled her, then lived with her mutilated body for months.